How does one get away with re-gifting unwanted presents creatively and stealthily? In today's world where sustainability is gaining momentum, re-gifting has found its place as not only acceptable but also commendable. Many of us have faced the dilemma of receiving a gift that doesn't quite hit the mark. Rather than letting such items gather dust, why not pass them on to someone who would truly appreciate them? The key lies in doing it with finesse and thoughtfulness. By creatively repackaging or even enhancing the gift, you can turn an unwanted present into a delightful surprise for someone else. Being stealthy about it involves understanding the emotions tied to gift exchanges and ensuring that you're not inadvertently hurting feelings. With a bit of planning and empathy, you can re-gift with confidence, spreading joy without the excess of wastage. So, how do you navigate this tricky task? This introduction paves the way to arm you with clever strategies that infuse excitement into re-gifting while maintaining relationships and fostering happiness. Understanding the etiquette of re-gifting, the act of passing on a gift you've received to someone else, is a practice that can be tricky to navigate. It requires a knack for understanding social norms and being tactful to avoid potentially awkward situations. When done correctly, re-gifting can be a thoughtful way to give a gift that might be more appreciated by someone else. When is it appropriate to re-gift? The art of re-gifting hinges on discernment. Here are some guidelines to ensure that re-gifting is done with grace. 1. New and unused. Ensure the item is in its original, unused condition. 1. If it has tags or original packaging, even better. 1. This preserves the authenticity of the gift, making it look as if you bought it specifically for the new recipient. 2. Understand the relationship. Consider the relationship you have with both the original gift giver and the new recipient. 2. It's generally safer to re-gift to someone outside the original gift giver's social circle to avoid any potential overlap. 3. Match interests. Make sure the item aligns with the tastes and preferences of the new recipient. 3. Re-gifting isn't simply about offloading something unwanted but rather about finding a good home for it. 4. Non-sentimental gifts. Avoid re-gifting items that may have sentimental value or personal significance to the original giver. 4. These items are best kept as keepsakes, even if they're not your style. 5. Avoiding tacky choices. Steer clear of re-gifting items that are obviously dated or inappropriate. 5. This can leave a sour impression and make it look like you didn't put thought into the gift. Avoiding awkward situations. Avoiding embarrassment in re-gifting is an art in itself. These strategies can help you stay in the clear. 1. Timing is key. Re-gift well after the original occasion has passed. 1. This reduces the chance of awkward encounters or questions about the item's origin. 2. Fresh packaging. Always re-wrap the gift with new, elegant wrapping paper. 2. This adds a touch of personalization and shows that you put effort into the presentation. 3. Discretion is crucial. Don't talk about the gift's history. 3. It's usually best not to mention that the item is being re-gifted. 3. Less information means fewer opportunities for things to go awry. 4. Mind the details. Double-check the item for any notes or inscriptions that might have been overlooked. 4. Nothing says faux pas like finding a message addressed to you from the original giver. Re-gifting can be a win-win when done thoughtfully. It requires a keen awareness of relationships and respect for social cues. With careful consideration, re-gifting can become not just acceptable, but genuinely thoughtful. Creative approaches to re-gifting can feel a bit tricky. You might worry about the person who gave you the gift finding out, or whether the next recipient will love it as much as you hope. But with some creativity and thoughtfulness, you can turn re-gifting into an art form. Here are a few clever ways to transform those unwanted presents into something special for someone else. Personalizing the gift. One major way to make a re-gift feel genuine is to personalize it. You don't have to just pass the gift along as it is. Consider adding a personal touch. 1. Include a heartfelt note. A simple card expressing good wishes can change the entire feel of the gift. 1. Write a note that explains why you think the recipient will appreciate the gift. 2. Customize with modifications. You can do small tweaks like adding a pretty bow, using unique wrapping, or including a small additional item that reflects the person's interests. 2. Sometimes transforming the presentation is all it takes to make it feel new. This not only makes the gift more special but shows that you've put thought into it, which is often what matters most. Themed gift baskets. If you've got several unwanted items, why not combine them into a themed gift basket? This way, you can mix in new items to create something fun and cohesive. Think about the themes that might resonate with the recipient. 1. Spa day. Include candles, bath salts, a fluffy towel, and any beauty items you don't need but someone else might love. 2. Gourmet treats. Add non-perishable snacks, a gourmet coffee blend, and a beautiful mug. 2. Throw in any fancy kitchen gadgets you have but aren't using. 3. Cozy evening. Use items like a warm blanket, a novel, some tea, and a mug. This approach not only gives your unloved items a new life but bundles them in a way that feels luxurious and well thought out. Host a re-gifting party. Why not make re-gifting a community event with the people you trust? Hosting a re-gifting party can be a fun way to exchange unwanted gifts without any pressure. 1. Invite close friends. Gather your friends and let everyone bring gifts they'd like to pass on. 1. It's like a white elephant exchange, but with a twist. 2. Create an atmosphere of humor. Encourage laughter and lightheartedness. 2. Share funny stories about the gifts. A shared laugh can make the whole process less stressful. 3. Set clear rules. Make sure there's a mutual understanding that everyone is doing this to have fun, so no one leaves with hurt feelings. In a way, this party can act like a gift swap, giving everyone the chance to leave with something they'll truly use while also enjoying a good time together. By embracing these creative avenues, you're not just getting rid of unwanted presents. You're turning them into memorable gestures that can bring joy and laughter to others. Whether it's a personalized touch or a themed gift basket, there's something fulfilling about re-gifting with intention and care. Stealthy re-gifting techniques. Re-gifting can be a crafty way to ensure that an unwanted present finds a home where it's truly cherished. But to pull it off gracefully, you need a touch of finesse and a dash of secrecy. Imagine yourself as a detective, carefully plotting each move to ensure your plan goes off without a hitch. Below, we'll explore the art of stealthy re-gifting, serving as your trusty guide. Choosing the right recipient. When it comes to gifting an unwanted item, picking the right person is like solving a puzzle. You want someone who genuinely needs or will appreciate the item. But how do you choose? 1. Think about preferences. Does Aunt Sally love puzzles, and you have an unopened one collecting dust? 1. She might be the perfect candidate. 2. Match the interests. Have a gadget you don't use? 2. Perhaps your tech-savvy cousin would find it fascinating. Choosing a recipient who would treasure the gift is crucial. It makes the re-gift feel thoughtful, leaving no room for suspicion. Timing. Your re-gift timing is everything, whether you're cooking a perfect dish or re-gifting an item. You have to pick the right moment to spring the surprise. 1. Align with special occasions. Consider birthdays, holidays, or even anniversaries. 1. They're natural opportunities to present gifts, making your re-gift less conspicuous. 2. Avoid awkward timing. Replacing a gift with a re-gift too soon after receiving it yourself could be risky. 2. Keep it in the closet until the timing feels just right. Like a magician picking the right moment for the reveal, timing your re-gifting ensures that everything seems perfectly natural. Disguising the original packaging. The art of disguise is vital here. You don't want the recipient to unearth the truth like a detective solving a mystery. 1. Change the wrapping. Swap the original packaging for something unique to remove any clues of its origin. 1. A decorative bag or fancy wrapping paper can do wonders. 2. Personalize the touch. Add a handwritten note or custom tag. 2. It adds a personal touch that veers away from the impersonal feel of a re-gift. By taking the time to creatively conceal the gift's past, you maintain the illusion that it's brand new, just for them. With these techniques, you can master the art of re-gifting with grace and style. Remember, it's all about ensuring the gift finds a home where it's cherished and appreciated, just as it should be. Ethical considerations in re-gifting. Re-gifting, the act of passing an unwanted gift to someone else, can be a tricky affair. It might seem like an easy solution, transforming something you don't want into a present for another person, but it requires careful thought. When done creatively and stealthily, it must still respect the feelings of both the original giver and the new recipient. Let's explore the key ethical aspects of re-gifting to ensure you handle it gracefully and thoughtfully. Understanding the value of thoughtfulness. Gifts are more than just items wrapped in pretty paper. They symbolize love, friendship, and care. When you give a gift, it should reflect these emotions. Simply unloading an unwanted present to someone else can be a risky move if done thoughtlessly. Think about your favorite gifts. Chances are, they were chosen with care, considering your tastes and interests. The same thoughtfulness should apply to re-gifting. Ask yourself if the new recipient would genuinely appreciate the gift. Think about their likes, needs, and hobbies. This ensures that your re-gift is not just a hand-me-down but a gesture of genuine thought. 1. Consider preferences. Does the recipient actually need or want the gift? 2. Add a personal touch. Can you include a note or card to make it more meaningful? 3. Avoid hastiness. Is it appropriate for the occasion, or are you rushing to get rid of something? Respecting the original giver's intent. Respecting the spirit in which the original gift was given is crucial. Whether it was given with love, a desire to help, or simply out of tradition, honoring this sentiment is essential. When you think about re-gifting, it's important not to undermine the effort and thought the original giver put into choosing the gift. Consider the potential consequences of your actions. Could your decision to re-gift hurt their feelings or cause awkwardness if they find out? 1. Evaluate the sentiment. Was the gift personal or significant? 1. If so, it might be best to keep it. 2. Maintain honor. Can you fulfill the original intention by gifting it to someone who shares important connections with the giver? 3. Discretion matters. Is there a way to ensure that the original giver never discovers the re-gifting? 3. If you're in a close-knit circle, this could be particularly important. Ultimately, re-gifting can be a considerate way to pass on joy when done thoughtfully and discreetly. Remember, it's about ensuring happiness on all sides while being mindful of friendships and family ties. Conclusion. Re-gifting, when carried out with creativity and thoughtfulness, becomes a subtle art that enriches both the giver and receiver. The key lies in ensuring that the re-gift feels genuine and special, a gift that suits the new recipient perfectly. By choosing appropriate recipients, adding personal touches, and staying discreet about its origins, you can successfully transform potential awkwardness into shared joy. Perhaps this practice might inspire you to view unwanted gifts not as burdens but as opportunities to make someone else's day brighter. If handled with care, re-gifting doesn't just clear clutter, it crafts meaningful connections and spreads happiness. Feel free to share your own tales of creative re-gifting. Has it turned out as a delightful surprise? Or is there a story of a re-gifting gone amusingly askew? Join the conversation and let's celebrate the joy of giving in all its forms.